Alright guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Legends. So the official Dragon Ball Legends Twitter accounts have announced the next Zenkai unit we'll be getting access to in the game. And honestly speaking, I was not expecting this unit to get a Zenkai anytime soon, but they are getting a Zenkai. But the unit is none other than the red sparking Bergamo, which ironically is the only Bergamo unit we have in the game. But again, I was really not expecting him to get a Zenkai, but he has one. But I do have things to say about that, but we'll get into that after we break everything down. So, the tweet says, Bergamo's Zenkai Awakening. Nullify attacks with special arts to gain special cover change nullification, 3 counts. Unlock uniques to gain 2 Dragon Balls and increase arts card draw speed if 2 allies are defeated. Claw back from the edge of defeat. So, I don't know how to feel about this, right? I will say that when Bergamo did release, he actually wasn't bad at all. Especially for Universe Survival Saga, he was absolutely like the red unit, right? But I don't know if this is like his time to shine, and there's a few reasons why. But before I get into that again, let's just break down the tweet. So first things first, nullifying attacks with special arts to gain special cover change nullification. Okay, that's nice. So when you pop, it says special art, so that's his special skill. But you know, you nullify the attacks with the special skill and you get the ability to nullify cover change, and it's up to 3 counts. So I think the good thing about that is the fact that when you if the opponent is within close range and you use your special skill, because remember, it blocks darn near everything, right? But when you land an attack against Bergamo's special skill and you retaliate with the quote-unquote counter, if you will, you're able to follow up with darn near everything, right? If I'm not mistaken, yeah, strike, blast, special move, and your ultimate attack is what you're able to follow up with. But within 3 counts, you're probably going to get like maybe like a few strikes off, maybe a few blasts off. If you're lucky, maybe an ultimate attack or whatever the case may be, right? But I would say this ability is good, but I mean, it's only for 3 timer counts, and especially with him being a red unit, the likes of Beast Gohan is already going to be very scary, because when you think about it, yes, he nullifies cover change, which is still a good ability, but you have Beast Gohan who will just come through and maybe take the hit if he has enough health or whatever the case may be, and also he could be able to retaliate after those 3 counts if they decide to throw him in after that point, which at that point, Beast Gohan, if he has a special move, will probably throw it out and would probably deal massive damage against this unit. And then we also have the free-to-play full power Super Saiyan Broly, who's also a really good blue unit as well. We have Zamasu. It's just, there's, again, nullifying cover change is great, but we have too many powerful blue units right now. So I don't think 3 timer counts for Bergamo in particular is going to help out a lot. It'll help, but I just don't think it'll be something too crazy. But I mean, only time will tell. And then of course, unlocking uniques to gain 2 Dragon Balls and increase arts card draw speed if 2 allies are defeated. They're trying to make this unit into a last man standing unit, and this is where the major conflict begins. Because if you guys remember, Bergamo's ultimate attack deals more damage if your battle members are alive. That's the thing. So this kind of counteracts the point of Bergamo, apart from him being defensive, but it's with him being able to fight and hit heavy during the beginning. So it doesn't even seem like they're trying to make it well-rounded. It just seems like they kind of forgot the fact that he's not a last man standing unit. That's not how he was designed. So I don't know. Like, I mean, it'll be nice, I guess. I mean, you get arts card draw speed, which is always a good thing, and you also get Dragon Balls, which is of course a great thing. But this unit was not designed to be last man standing. So that's going to be very, very interesting, honestly. I don't know how else to describe that, because if you guys go back and check his ultimate attack and all that stuff, I'm actually looking at the game right now, and obviously apart from, you know, dealing massive impact and all that stuff, with 3 battle members, you deal plus 70% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 timer counts, and the lower you get, it gets knocked down by 20 each time. So again, if you have a full team, it's 70%. If it's 2 battle members left, it's 50%. And if it's 1 battle member left, which obviously it would be him being the last man standing, then it's plus 30. So again, him getting the arts card draw speed, they would really have to buff his attacking stats. Well, obviously, you know, like strike attack and blast attack. They would have to buff those stats for it to actually make a difference, which leads to my other point. It's cool that this unit is getting a Zenkai, but there is, I personally believe, I mean, I could be wrong about this, but in terms of utility, there is no way in the world I would ever run Bergamo over UI Goku. No way in the world. First and foremost, UI Goku has the unique gauge. That already gives him a massive, like, just, he's on a different tier by default, right? Because the unique gauge is obviously a mechanic that not every unit in the game has. It gives you that extra edge because you have technically an extra ability, and Goku's ability with unique gauge is not only to dodge, like, I would say normals such as, you know, strike arts, blast arts, tap, you know, all that stuff. Like, he's able to block normals, but if it's against particular normals like strike and blast, not only does he dodge them, but he counterattacks as well, giving you free damage against the opponent. So, and plus, you know, the special skill restores that and all that good stuff. He has an ultimate attack that has, if I'm not mistaken, blast, was it blast nullification? And not only, or blast armor, I forgot which one, I can't remember off the top of my head, I'm really tired. And on top of all that, his ultimate attack nullifies endurance. So yeah, this Bergamo would have to bring a lot to the table because this unit only buffs 2 tags. It's Universe Survival Saga and Red. This unit is a color buffer. So apart from just being on a red team, you would have him paired up in Universe Survival Saga. Granted, Universe Survival Saga does have some units. I mean, obviously UI Goku. I mean, if you do still run Beerus, you can run Beerus. There's Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. There are some units for that tag. But realistically speaking, unless, for example, they buff his ultimate attack, or they give his ultimate attack endurance nullifying properties, or something of the sort, or maybe he can go like element neutral for like a few timer counts if like some sort of scenario happens, then I'm not really sure how well this unit is going to survive in this meta. Again, I'm not saying that he'll be bad. I could be completely wrong because obviously they're not telling us all of his stats and abilities for his Zenkai Awakening. But realistically speaking, you don't really see any red units in this meta apart from what? One, and that's Pan. And the reason being is because her main ability makes her element neutral for darn near the entire battle. So, and plus she pairs up very well with obviously Beast Gohan, and now recently the Ultra Gogeta Blue, because those 2 units are on sagas from the movies. So apart from Pan, you're not really seeing any red units in the meta. You're not really seeing MUI Goku like that. You're not really seeing, actually, no, not even not really. You are not seeing Final Form Cooler. You're not seeing these units in battle like that because if you bring them in, they're more than likely gonna get bodied. So this unit actually has a lot on their plate, but if they are able to hold their own in this current meta where it's really dominated by a lot of blue units, and of course you got Ultra Gogeta Blue as well as a purple unit, but where it's primarily dominated by a lot of blue units, then I don't know, man. Like, if he's able to do his thing, they'll be fantastic. If not, then at the very least, that's if the Zenkai ability buffs like Red and Red and Universe Survival Saga, then that'll be another Zenkai boost for UI Goku, which isn't bad. But I don't know, like, only time will tell, because this is a weird one. This is definitely a weird one. But I do want to know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on Bergamo getting a Zenkai Awakening? Does it make sense in this current meta to you guys? Or do you think this is just poorly timed? Again, let me know in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.